Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Zari and you guys are watching Finance Square. In today's video, we're going to be covering and explaining one of the biggest industries we had in 2020. Now, I'm not talking about crypto, I'm talking about the gaming industry. Now, the gaming industry for the past 10 years has evolved dramatically. Now, you probably maybe used to play one of those games via the gaming console or via Tetris, even via your phone when you download an app. Even now via different PlayStation, Xbox, or even now VR. We're going to be covering and breaking down the whole industry and explain to you guys how this industry works, what are the different business models, what is the opportunity, and how you can actually invest in this sector. So let's start. Now, the following content that I'm going to be covering in this specific video can be found in the following languages. I'm talking about German, Dutch, Italian, Polish, Spanish, Portuguese, and obviously English. So we're gonna start. So let's start first by going over what is the gaming industry. So the gaming industry is to play electronic game using PC, console, mobile phone, and other medium. Now, the industry as a whole in 2020 reached $162 billion. That is a very high number. That is a very big money. Now, if you're a gamer, you know how much money you spend on your gaming allowance. Now, in 2023, this number is expected to reach $200 billion. This is a very big industry. Now, when it comes to the gaming industry potential, it's large. So the potential is in the following. 48% of all gaming sector revenue came from mobile sector only. And it also makes sense. It's very easy to penetrate new audience because everyone have a mobile phone. Not everyone have a console. Console is maybe outdated. Not everyone have like a PlayStation or Xbox, for example. So those sort of things really help this industry grow, and obviously gaming industry is open to everyone regardless of the age, gender, religion. Anyone can actually participate and enjoy. I'm assuming you guys remember the Pokemon Go, which is very popular. That obviously helped to increase the momentum of gaming sector. Now, you can actually split it in few categories. You have the PC games, so most PC games like Fortnite and Minecraft are distributed among the gamers without any cost. This strategy creates an interest among gamers for a specific game. The revenue generated with an in-app purchasing or through monetization. There is also games which are available for a price, for instance, in the form of hard copy. So this is basically how gaming sector is targeting people that want to play via the computer. And then you obviously have the concept of targeting or making money if it's via the phone and tablet. The game for mobile and tablet are available on distribution platforms like App Stores for iPhone and iPad user and Google Play for Android. Other app stores provide games for mobiles and tablet. There's an agreement between the company and this provider distributor. The revenue generated within in-app purchasing or through advertisement. Some games are not available for free, so there are costs implied the direct cash flow for the provider. So the revenue is then split between the company and the distributor. So this is for you to understand how this sector works. So whenever you actually are buying an app or using an app, so if you don't pay for it, you're also paying for it via the advertisement that actually targets you via the app. Now, in regards to gaming costs, it's actually very interesting. This is probably one of the most preferred options for most gamers. Gaming consoles are made specifically for gaming. There are three main distributors for gaming console: Xbox by Microsoft, PlayStation by Sony, and Nintendo. This company who make games specifically for this gaming console must have license and distribute agreement with one of those companies. In this way, the specific game for a specific console is distributed. So again, most games need to have a specific license to be able to distribute it or be available on one of those consoles. Now let's go over now the gaming console business model. This is actually very interesting. Probably the most traditional gaming model in the gaming console business model. The companies sell their console for low price with almost no or very less profit margin than the revenue generated by selling the game for specific console. So just think about it. Now PlayStation 5, Xbox and other one are literally selling their item for the cost of production, and then basically they make money from all the in-app application, games for example, and that's how they make revenue. Now we can also look at the digital distributor business model. The popularity of mobile and tablet among gamers also pushed mobile companies to improve their gaming specifically. The growth of game optimized mobile phone and tablet also improved the growth in the digital gaming sector. Gamers are buying more and more online copies of the games rather than buying a traditional hard copy like this. There are new ways to earn money through digital gaming, like monetizing through streams app through which gamers interact with each other. So this is also another business model. Then we can also look at the future business model, which probably will take place in the next few years. The traditional gaming consoles are losing their grip in the market because of the frequent use and access to the internet. It created a new business opportunity for gaming sector. Some games can be downloaded for free from the internet just like any other software. And this free-to-play model makes digital gaming more and more popular. As the popularity of online gaming is increasing rapidly, the esports industry can also become popular in the future. The free-to-play model are increasing the software distribution model in the digital gaming sector. This is also something for you guys to consider. So let's try to understand what other industry has big potential to grow when it comes in the gaming. So obviously we can look at the virtual reality, okay? We also have the augmented reality and also have mobile gaming, which obviously makes sense because there's more and more people that have access to smartphone, right? So when we look at investing in gaming, again, there's many ways for you guys to invest in gaming, but for this specific video, we're looking at the following. So invest in gaming stock, invest in gaming startup, and also invest in a copy portfolio of gaming or gaming fund. So we're gonna look at what are the different breakdown of it, and also understand what was the return in previous year, what was the average. So option one is obviously to go to the stock market and obviously buy the gaming sector. So let's click here. So here you have a nice breakdown of all the gaming related stocks. So again, you can literally choose one of them, go over it, do your own analysis and research, and then basically invest. You can invest starting minimum of $200 in any of those companies, and then option two is obviously to invest in startups. This is probably for people that are, I would say, a bit more financially stable or considered to be a accredited investor, and this will be probably the platform for them to invest in gaming sector at the early stage. So most of the time you have to invest at least $10,000 or $20,000 minimum to be able to participate. So again, it's not for everyone. It's obviously much more higher risk investment because it's not liquid and it might not be successful. So you're investing in a startup in the early stage, hoping they're gonna be successful and they're gonna generate revenue, which is not always the case. So here I gave you some few options, and then you have here as well, you have the copy portfolio investment. So this is for me one of the easiest way to invest when it comes to gaming, because copy portfolio of in the game, it really gives you a nice exposure to the top gaming sector in companies, and you can really see how it performed in the past few years. So last year generated like 70%, 2019 54%, and in 2018 lost 13%, but this year is already on 27% gain. Now this is really amazing. Again, I'm pretty sure the COVID-19 and the whole pandemic really helped the sector grow, but this is really positive because you want to invest in a sector which you believe in and you think it's going to grow. And this fund should give you an exposure to the top gaming sector by market cap. So let's say you want to invest in, let's say here. So in this specific case, Alphabet and Microsoft got the same allocation of 13% and also 30% Google. So if the company is quite small, they're gonna get a smaller percentage of exposure. But this is obviously a bit more reassurance. And further to that, you can also adjust your investment to say that you're not willing to lose no more than, let's say, 10% or 20%. So really give a lot of flexibility to have exposure to this sector without losing more than you're willing to risk. Now, this is, so if you look at the year between 2015 and 2020, so in the last 5 years, it generated an average 42%, which is amazing. So this is something for you guys to obviously understand. Again, just because it has an average of 42%, it doesn't mean it's also going to be performing very well this year. This year, it seems to performing so far very good. I hope this video gave you a better understanding about the gaming sector, and I hope this will give you a bit more interest to look into it. And again, I'm going to provide all of this information in the link below. If you have any question, if you have anything you want to ask, you can always reach out to me. Bye bye.